Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new PlayNow with music. This is the Bards Tale 4. It is it is the fourth one in the main series, but there was a Bards Tale in 2004, though I think that was also renamed to The Bards Tale. That was more of a comedic take on a series. This series is ancient. I think the first one was in 84 or maybe 85. I had it on the history of gaming thing stuff, that show that I make every week. It's made by an exile. It will be released on the 18th of September this year. I do not know what it will cost. There is no price listed on Steam. I have access to the beta of the game, and I have access to it because Brian Fargo, the head of InXile and founder of Interplay, and a man that did a lot of stuff in the long history that he has had in the industry, he had a contest on Twitter where he gave away a code for this game. I wasn't actually quick enough to get the code initially, but there was a mistake in the code, so nobody could actually redeem it until he posted a correction, and then because I was sort of still looking at the Twitter, I got the code. So hey, you have this show because of an error, and because I was a bit more attentive than the rest of the people that were on Twitter. So what is this game? Well, thankfully this thing in the background right now is actually working, meaning that I think you'll actually be able to see the background video. This is a video in the background. If I stop the recording, it'll fade to black and disappear, which is a nice thing. It has a report a bug feature because it's still beta, it's still not done. It also has the subtitle, the Barrows Deep, and it blinked. It just blinked right there. It has some issues with the recording software. The video normally does not do that. It usually works. In terms of options, I've got it cranked to the maximum. Then don't have anti-aliasing enabled. Hopefully disable it so I would get a few more frames a second extra. Also, it's not in full screen because, well, I want to see how it ran in this mode. Usually there's not like a super duper mega ultra difference between exclusive full screen and normal, but in this case I know there may be. I didn't get a chance to test it out yet. So what is this game? Well, it's the fourth one in the series, and it's a series that I've never finished any of the games. I've actually only played the first one, the one from 80 something, never finished it. And I played the 2004 comedic parody remake thing. It was a spin-off. I never finished that either. So the game is thankfully kind enough to give you a bit of a a short version of the history of the world and what happened in the other previous three games with what Mad Overlord wanted to take over the Earth and how they were stopped. And now we're gonna go into the save game that I have right here. Gonna press load and I'm gonna be quiet because something amazing will happen.
And so, with the ashes of the Adventurers Guild still smouldering, our hero set off to find Ringneck, the wily defender of Wellborn. Little knowing, it was the first step on the road to the end of the world.
That scene, that is... Well, it's set up to look exactly like the I think it was the main screen, or at least the loading screen of the first Bards Tale. And that dialogue you just heard is specific to my progress in the storyline, so that will change over time. I love that. That's a bit of detail that really goes a long way. And now we're gonna go to Skara Brae below, which is kind of the Skara Brae of old. I think it may have been the one in the previous games, probably the first one. The new Skara Brae was built above it. I should probably call it Skara Brae. There's a lot of Irishish, Welshish-ish kind of accentation, Celtic-ish accents in the game. A lot of them. I would have tried to make this entire show with one of those accents, but I always sort of come out as a bit Scottish-Russian for some reason. I have the same problem with doing an Australian accent. It always sounds Scottish. And I don't know why. I try my best, but still, that happens. Or Dwarvish. I end up Dwarvish. You know, the game sort of has a bit of a hard time loading. In terms of performance, it's not great so far. It's running at 51 frames a second at least, so that's something. I keep having the impression that it sort of downscales things. Like, look at the skin on his neck. It looks almost untextured. Well, but this texture, but you know, the flat kind of texture doesn't have any sort of anything to it. I pressed the wrong button by mistake. I tried to press crouch, but there is no crouch. You control more than one person at the same time. This is Melody. She started out as a bard, but you can change her class after the tutorial. I made her a mage. And this is, I forgot his name, I just got a guy. His name is, location. What's your name, mister? Ringneck. His name's Ringneck. He's a rogue, a level 2 rogue. Can he no, he doesn't have anything. Well, actually, can he use this? This would actually be a worse thing than what he already has. Can he use this? Yes, and this would give him +1 strength. Now, strength would give this character... Well, it affects the amount of damage he can deal, and spell points and intelligence, but, you know, he's a rogue, so doesn't have intelligence. Apprentice Hood. Wait a minute, can you use this? What? Yes, you can, because I gave you that skill. Well, I have a trinket as well. This is required for the, the levitate thing, where I can use, these are cabbages. It says cooking herbs, but I crafted these, and they are cabbages. You can also, come on, inspect. Also inspect things. And textures do take a while to load, and this is not a good looking model of a cabbage. Again, maybe because it's still beta, but this brings back like Anachronox memories to me in terms of level deal. It's also nice that the inventory is quite big. Like, this is your quest thing, so you're not stuck with having them all on the main page and occupying space. So what's this game about? There's a, like I said, performance is not all that great. There's a bit of a kerfuffle. Come on, just let me walk a bit and explain to people what's going on. There's a bit of a kerfuffle right now on upstairs because the paladins, the church went all Spanish Inquisition on everybody's ass and started running up the non-human. It's basically The Witcher 1, or the other game that stole from The Witcher 1, you know, Dragon Age, with the racism, with the blaming other species for everybody's problems, and the adventurers, who are heroes, are also being blamed for what is happening right now, and because they're taking the side of, well, they're trying to protect and accept the other creatures for who they are, and, well, everybody got ran out, or killed, but mostly ran out into the underground, and now we have to save the world from destruction because there's some gods that are gonna do something. I started the PlayNow in this area because I was confounded by this. See, to get down there, I had to craft a grappling hook, and I hooked it up to there. And the first time I did that, I sort of, I can go down now. Okay. No, wait, that's not how I do it. Let me try it again. You probably saw what I was supposed to, but initially I saw this, so got close to it. Climb. Okay, I'm looking down, I'm climbing down. It's actually climbing up. The trick is that you have to look up to climb down. Which is a bit counterintuitive. I've got to say, it is quite a bit. Also, the treasure in there wasn't worth it. It is a bit counterintuitive, because now I have to look down. Well, I can also look up, but I can look down to climb up. I think these things should be reversed. But that's just my opinion. Also, you cannot... one thing that I really don't... this game isn't grid-based anymore. It's more free-flowing, like you can move in different ways in exploration, but you still can't jump down. It's a limiting factor that I'm honestly not a fan of. Especially since you take into consideration the games that evolved, that improved on this idea and the idea of a game. I think I'm spitting too much in the microphone. I'm sorry for that. I'm maybe putting a lot of P's into the sound. There were a lot of games that improved on this idea, that enhanced it. Things like Might and Magic, especially Might and Magic 6 when it went 3D and could let you climb down and up into the sides and do pretty much anything you want in terms of movement. And that was also a party-based game. I would also say the Elder Scrolls series, but that was a single character only. So you could say, oh, okay, but it's a single character only. You can't all jump at the same time. Well, had Might and Magic that did that. And honestly, in terms of exploration, just having it be so limited is... You may as well just have had it like grid-based, like Might and Magic 9 or 10 was, or Legend of Grimrock. You can also talk to characters, and they will tell you different things. You can also save it. You don't have a manual save option. You can have a save at points like these. I can't seem to save on this one right now for some reason. You can also consume them to get more experience if you're feeling a bit hardcore. That's actually something I like, because you can basically play it hardcore, if you will, by destroying the save points, but you'll get experience for it. So it's a risk reward mechanism, not just be a masochist and never enjoy yourself. So the game is meant to actually be a bit of fun, which is kind of nice. Let's talk to the captain. Mon ami, vous êtes français? Bienvenue. I had no idea there were French people in Skara Brae. Cheers, Sandy. Mais oui, je parlais français. Oui, je ne parlais pas français, mais je peux pretend to speak the French. I've studied French for like 12 goddamn years, not 12 years, 10 years at least. Yeah, I think 10 years. Jesus. Never used it. Like, never. I didn't even have a TV channel that was in French. I had TV5, and then I took it out, and well, that's the one that had the Power Rangers back then, and then Italia 1 had, and I speak Italian better than French now for some reason. Never studied it. What do I think about something coin for voyage? What do you have for sale? Armor, swords, okay. Let's see what you got. In terms of dialogue, it's not what you would call super duper ultra mega duper complicated, so let's just sell off this stuff. No, I said sell. Okay. Can I sell? Yeah, I kind of hate it when it does that. Like, I can't sell him stuff because he only has one page of inventory. And I can fit the rest of the stuff in here. Can't he just put it like down somewhere in a crate? Like maybe put it on the table? I can use caltrops though. That's a nice thing to have. I should probably equip it to somebody. So let's confirm this. Let's see if can I sell more stuff. No, he still has my stuff there. You just put them on the table. Like, there's so much room here. Why do you keep them in your pants? Come on, man. You're a horrible merchant. Horrible. Dreadful. And again, performance is a bit iffy. Let's talk to Johan.
Was I shouting? Forgive me.
Yeah, you were talking when I passed by you.
It's just the
She's pretending she's pretending I'm not here. Well, that's rude. Look at me.
I have spent a lifetime acquiring.
This kid does look a bit like a vampire, doesn't he? Oh, she finally stepped to reality. Should probably turn out the sound a bit so I can actually hear what they're saying. The game does have very nice voice work and the singing. There's a lot of singing. Like every second NPC you meet will sing, and some of them will play instruments, and at one time you will find places where sounds for instruments are coming out of, but there's no NPCs there, like in the tutorial area. Why did the Featherites wreck your store?
They seem to have found it objectionable that many of the artifacts we sell are of elven provenance, and so decided to smash them all and arrest us.
Wait, this guy's French too?
We escaped when one of the shelves fell on them, and now we're here with just a few pieces.
Okay, yeah, I get it. Where are you from, Shell?
Lestrus.
Lestrus, that's not France, okay.
A very good excuse.
Okay, then I'm actually going to skip over that because I'm not really understanding what they have to say right now. I want to mainly show you... Yeah. I want to mainly show you the... well, I have no idea what...
Could find another way, eh?
What? Oh yeah, he's...
They're gonna tear us to bits.
Yeah, no, stop talking. These characters will often talk, but usually they do have subtitles and they don't seem to have them now. Yeah, no subtitles. You can also turn off the party chat if you want to. You'll find these symbol.
This is the police.
Oh,
Blood
that's
everywhere. Terrible.
yeah. What I was gonna say is that you're gonna find signs like these from time to time. There was a green one somewhere back there, and I'm not super duper entirely sure what they mean yet, but I'm hoping that they amount to something. Also,
Tear us to bits.
yeah, I've heard they'll tear us to bits. So I'm not gonna try and fight them, I'm just gonna try and sneak by them maybe.
Maybe we could find another way.
Yeah. Look, blood. There's this thing over here. So you can save or consume it. And now I have more experience. I think I leveled up. No, I did not level up. But speaking of level up, I can do this.
This'll be a walk in the park.
Yeah. I probably maybe should turn the volume down a bit more. So when you level up, you will gain access to skill points that you can use to invest in certain abilities. And they differ from class to class. Attack, defense, subterfuge. So have crafting, of course. I think crafting is counted for all the classes. You can only have access to like one tire, and then you have to go to the and why is it doing that? It's still loading stuff. Wait. For a second, I thought they had a common skill pool. No. You will have to go to the Adventurers Guild because there is one. Games in the past used to have Adventurers Guild where you could make your own characters and recruit them into your games. This one still does. And you can go there and speak to the review board. Sort of like the 3 pirates in Monkey Island. The first one, the Secret of Monkey Island, that made you a pirate. And they will give you progressively higher access to these abilities. They will allow you, they will give you the permit to learn more, basically. And these will give you all sorts of attacks. For example, this is the Conjurer Master. What? Oh, it's the Conjurer, it's the War Strike ability. This is Wizard Novice. The Gate ability, summon a shadowy wraith into your party. Yay! And I believe once you get all of these, like the Summoner, the Magician, I think there was a Sorcerer, and the Conjurer, you get Archmage, which gives you all of those abilities and attacks. So I can summon Herb. You can summon Herb. Herb not in the sense of a herb, but the herb. I don't know who Herb is. But you can summon him. So have... Well, one thing that I kind of sort of miss from games is needing a certain skill or training level to equip armor, or at least use it better. You even needed to learn to wear robes. Now I get the leather armor. That leather armor may have some, may require like fitting in a certain way because it's leather. It needs to be properly maintained, but needing a skill for robes, well, technically they're mana robes, so maybe, yeah, I guess so, maybe. Well, this does give you monk robes that you can use by default, so, okay, I think I'll give it a pass. Training in priestly vestments that I can use, constitution that gives you more life, leather. Leather doesn't actually appear to give me any sort of disadvantages to my class, so I can pretty much use them. Not. Wait a minute. Did I just untrain from? Wait a second. But okay, that's weird. Because I had invested in this like quite a while ago. So I can still undo. I can still refund my skills even though I spent them like 5 hours ago and save game away. Cool. Okay, I think I'm gonna put it in here so I can start with 1 point in the battle. Those red dots on the screen, those are things that will outright kill me. Like murderize me completely, so I'm probably not supposed to go and fight them. Oh my god, performance is kind of all over the place. I hope this is working right. And this is one of the main kind of puzzles that I've found so far in the game. Probably also, I think that's Bard Palazzo. I think maybe I have to go up there. But this is one of the kind of puzzles that I've found so far in the game. I have to get the gears to turn in a certain way so that they'll open this thing. Oh, for a second I thought something was opening, but no, they're just making this noise. Now, I'm not exactly sure what I'm supposed to be doing with them. I think maybe... No. This? I can maybe put them all in motion, like this? Yeah, so... have to get the motion from one corner to the other, I think that's the idea. And I've done this. Oh my god, it's in at 30. It shouldn't be running at... My god. Wait, I've already been here before. Like, I've looted this just before. Yeah, the game does have levels that are a bit maze-like and they loop around each other quite often. And it does only help in this area because
Here, they were heading this way.
a lot of games sort of looks the same. So we're gonna go do this quest with this guy that some people are missing. And we have to find them. And I think I was here before. And this is, yeah, this is the other area I was here before. I can save the game or consume it. And when you save, you do get healed up, or you can heal in between your adventures, your combat encounters. Wait, that goes somewhere? Where does that go? How does that go somewhere? I think some of the indicators for the minimap and the map are kind of not all that super duper informative. You can still run though, even though you're controlling multiple people at the same time. You can run or stand still. Don't know why not running is an option. Oh, you've used that as a shortcut.
Here, you'll need this to hook that bit that sticks out up there.
Okay, he gave me something to hook up there. What did he give me? Oh yeah, that ladder thing. How do I get up there though to hook it up?
None of us are gonna die here.
Yes, I know.
No.
I know. None of it. Oh, he gave me another grappling hook. Okay, so I have to find a way to hook that thing with a grappling hook. Was this guy already dead? Yeah, he was already. I already looted him. Are there any stairs up here that
I don't know about this.
Oh yeah, there's some enemies up there. The red enemies mean that they will basically just completely murderize me if they see me. So I will not engage combat with them, but I will show you combat, I promise, as soon as I can. See, how do I hook that? I'm supposed to get this tied to something up there, I guess, to actually be able to swing up. How do I attach something? Oh, here. It's illuminated. And now I climb. See, this makes sense in terms of positioning, because I'm climbing up, but when you have to climb down, it's a bit finicky.
Dangerous ground for a troll these days.
Okay, let's go to this rate. Enter Skara Brae, leaving level. Loading does take quite a bit of a while. I do hope they optimize it. I remember even Wasteland 2 had some problems with optimization and loading times. It used to crash if I was recording something, like constantly. If I was recording while it was loading, it would just flat out crash. It was actually a bug that Unity had, and well, people didn't try to fix it up until a lot later. This is made on the Unreal 4 engine, so it has the potential to run quite well, only currently it doesn't. Also, it's been 24 minutes, so and I haven't really shown you much of the game, have I? Well, I've been doing a very bad job. But I've been babbling quite a bit. I'm actually surprised I haven't coughed my lungs out yet, because the coughing is back. Like, it was terrible today, and a bit yesterday. I mean, super duper terrible, like my heart was going like throwing out 404 error messages. I'm not exactly sure what that thing is. It sort of shows up from time to time, that branch thing just shows up. Let's consume this one too, because we're hardcore like that. Getting more XP.
Stop a minute. There's an old trout cache round here somewhere. Before we face these kidnappers, we might want to stock up on a few necessaries.
Yeah.
Look for a chalk mark.
Yeah, okay, let's look for... See, cabbages, told you, cabbages. They're... Actually, the cabbages sort of look better than the model that I see up close. Open UI. Oh yeah, he has... This guy has an extra ability. Where's the... Oh yeah, is it here? No, that's just a thing I can push. Abilities. That requires a bomb to use. Push it. I can push it that way. Would actually be nice if I could hotkey some of these abilities that I use quite often. Hello, peoples.
Hail. Greetings.
That was a bit of a delay.
You are not seeking to sail, friends. They have not let a boat. And it matters.
Who are you?
My name is Rupert. Lately I walk. I am Rift. Ah.
Okay, what's the got on land thing? Something. Well, see you later. You're probably gonna have a... They had a quest that I didn't even pay attention really to what they were saying. And they're still noted on the thing.
Hail.
And I'll just repeat that. You have a quest log in case you want to look up things. Well, press L first, but it's maybe J. Okay, L used to bring up the log, but you can just bring it up with... No, it's on M, even though it's the quest log. Collect the Paladin Captain Bewitch Simple. That was my quest, but the one I'm doing right now is rescue the kidnapped Thorg, like this one, and I have to go up there. Ooh, Prayed Standing Stone. And I got more experience? Yeah, and the rogue level up. Let's level up the rogue.
What do you need?
I need you to level up a bit. 1 skill point. You have, what's this attack? Killer! It takes 1 to channel, 3 turn, each attack deals 3 bonus physical damage. Okay, that's a good thing to do on round 1, I guess. Now it shows that thing, like where the attacks take effect and what they do, but there's one very deceptive thing. It shows you a 3x3 grid, well, technically a 3x4 grid, but the grid is always 4x4, so it induces a bit of what do you call it? No subterfuge. Error. Passive gold sense. The rogue sweeps for gold. Do I have something that will give me a lockpick? Oh, I already have a lockpicks. Okay. Bell already. Paranoia. Apply paranoia poison. Enemy struck and attack. Yeah, killer. Killer sounds okay. So where was the? Maybe it's the barrel. Yeah, you open things by breaking them. There's a cabbage again. Also called... No, that's actually called cabbage this time, so they're different. They're different, it's fine. Okay, so let's actually stop looking for the thing and go away. For some reason I can't... Oh, goddammit. That was my bad. I think these guys may actually be a bit too strong for me. They spotted me first, so it's their turn first, and they... Okay, that wasn't actually a lot of damage. I thought it was gonna be worse than it was. Okay, so the way combat works is that if you see the enemy first, you can attack first and you'll have the first round. Whereas if you don't, this will happen. I think this guy may actually have... Oh god, it's a lot of HP. They all have kind of a lot of HP, so I'm gonna move this dude like 1, 2, 3, 4. See, this is kind of how should I put this? The way it's set up, it's kind of the same. Like you see this line, it goes all the way here, and this one sort of ends here. So it's kind of like extend this a bit more, please. Because the way it's set up, it at first sort of made me think that there's maybe one more thing, like that maybe there's one more square like in the middle for my characters to use, but there isn't, so there's that. I'm going to enter battle meditation. And I cannot move anymore, I'm going to have to stand still with her. What can you use? Scatter caltrops, I can do that. And this will root enemies. I'm hoping he will step to the side and then Oh, that actually did a lot to all of them. Cool. And now I'm gonna have to use Become Invisible for up to 2 turns, gaining until you attack, gain 20 strength for attacking stealth, outer visibility, okay. 5 physical damage and 7 physical damage. Gonna try and kill one of the archers first. Just to make sure that there's not a lot of them left. 12 HP, 11 HP, and turn. Now let's see if they murderize me. See, they switch positions. Okay, oh god, that's a double thing. Do I have something to heal? I think I have, but I don't have any... I don't think I have any potions equipped actually, so it's gonna be probably kind of bad. You dragon breath these guys, and hopefully at least one of them will die. Oh, there. Okay, yeah. These two guys are gonna die next turn because that will deal fire damage as time goes on. But I'm out of well, I am out of mana, but I can move to the side, and I still have 1 action left, and I can charge bolt to win this one, and he'll die next turn as well. Now, can you? You can actually do anything, can you? I only have 1 action left, so I'm gonna make you hide. And hopefully these all got... Oh, okay, 6 damage. I thought he was invisible. And I thought you guys... Okay, they die at the end of their turn. Okay, I get it. And they die quite... Oh my god, that is graphic. That is a lot more horrible than I thought it would be. So that guy can deal 6 damage, so I need to kill him in 2 rounds. Or... I can move here. Actually, I can't move there because he's blocking my path, can I? Okay, I'm gonna turn on Bell Meditation. And what's the... channels... No, that's mana. What's the other thing then? +1 spell point. So you can only move 1. So as long... that's gonna take 2 mana. I have 3 mana, so it should be fine. Okay, my plan should work. This. But this is on a cooldown. No, it's not on a cooldown. Okay, so I can still use it. Okay. If I can keep him like that, like just constantly hit him over the head and move him, I can cheese my way to victory. Behold the master. Technically, I could have probably first hit him with the charge bolt as well and then moved them. Yeah, that would have been more efficient. I only have 1 mana though, so I'm gonna move to the side again. Gonna turn on Bell Meditation. Get more mana. And then super cheese him. Like I'm gonna super duper cheese him. I'm gonna cheese him so hard. What? That's just rude. Now I'm gonna super duper cheese you. Gonna have so much cheese in your face that you wouldn't know what happened. Okay, burn him. That's 1. Charge bolt. And I'm gonna throw you away again. I like games that let me cheese the enemy like this. Like just totally abuse abilities until the enemy basically has no recourse but to give up. And I can also charge this. Now this is possible mostly because there is no such thing as a mana system in the game. How much? Oh, 8. I think I can kill you in 1 turn now. Oh, I can actually move there because, yeah, okay. Burn, baby, burn. And charge bolt, and you're probably gonna be dead soon. But I'm not gonna take any chance, so I'm gonna actually move you this way. Like, even with 1 HP, you may still, I don't know, deal 9 damage, and then I lose and have to go back to the last level because I ate the last restore point. And he's gonna move. And he's gonna die. So that's how combat works. It's a very, very small grid, but as you've seen, it does give you a lot of opportunities to cheese people, and I think we all got that XP, not just the ones that were still alive. And we do have the loot sack type of affair, like you would see in Might and Magic, and I think maybe some of the other Bards Tale games. And oh yeah, I'm going to show you the crafting system as well. Again, there is no save system apart from going to the actual save points. So always keep that in mind. Also, I have to heal my peeps. Thankfully, they all eat like in unison. So you don't have to split food between them. They will all eat it. I can actually use that to heal. It's in one spell, and I'm not sure exactly how. Oh, I need training in boost to be actually be able to use this without going, I don't know, blind or something. It's a nice feature, like you need training in booze. Use that. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you the crafting system. No, it's the skill tree, that's the inventory. Let's go to, well, that's the mastery book. You can choose what, you can only have a set limited number of skills in combat with you, which makes the game a lot more, it makes you think about your choices a lot more. So even though you don't have like a million options for skills, you can even they can take a lot fewer with you in combat. I think I'm gonna drop the invisibility one. I can only have 3 of them, or at least I can only have 3 of them at this point. Dragon Breath, oh, of course, remains. Deal 2 mental damage. That's an important thing. Some enemies have concentration-based attacks, like well, this one, a channel-based attack. We have to stand still for 1 round, and if the enemy moves from where they were when you started the attack, you'll not hit anybody. And also, if you take mental damage, it'll break your concentration and you will be hit. So let's go to the crafting system, which lets me make a keg. I'm not sure why I would want a keg, but I'm gonna make one. I have already a lot of fiber. I'm gonna make some charcoal. I can also make a lockpicks. So now I have that as well, which is cool. So let's go forth now and see where we actually have to go. By the door of the temple, the port of Skara Brae is closed until... Oh, that's where we started, in the port. And I can't open that. Rescue the kidnapped travel. Okay, where does the map lead? Oh, that's a lot of people that I need to kill. That's a lot of people I need to kill. Thankfully, well, actually not sure exactly if the enemies do respawn. Also, where's the thing that I was looking for? Reveal hidden trowel stashes marked with throw secret signs. Oh, those were... Okay, yeah. I need to look for the signs on the walls. I also need a dragon shield bomb to be able to blow that up. So there should be a trowel sign around here somewhere. Cannot cross. Okay, there it is. So that's what the sign was. Okay, now I get it. Now I get it. So I'm gonna need different songs for different items, oh, that's the bomb. That's very nice of them to have it right there. I'm gonna need to learn different songs for different kind of things here. And it's gonna blow, and it blew up. That is one small bucket.
Who cares about a few broken bones?
Okay, so
Sure, how can we lose?
the yellow guys I could take.
Hope I'm ready for this. Ready when
The guys I fought earlier were red, so yeah, I think I'll be able to do it. Like the guys in the backgrounds, they won't interfere. It's just these guys, they're on the grid, so I can totally, absolutely do this. Deal damage, spaces, gain caltrops. Okay. I'm not even sure if I needed to do that actually. 5 damage to an enemy, that'll just outright kill them. I still have 1 attack left. And kill that guy too.
Fine.
Oh, these guys were actually pushovers.
Why are you in my way?
Okay, I don't have an actual mana to use this, so that was a bad idea. Gonna put him there. I think that will root him, so maybe he'll actually stand still. Rooted. Okay, so he can move. Attack. Yeah, that was easy. That was easy enough. Okay, now I did not expect this. Second wave. Oh, that's just 12 HP now. That's... can I have you move here, please? And attack these guys. Yeah, it attacks them in the line, which is good. And then I'm gonna have him meditate. Then you do not have any more caltrops, do you? Oh, okay, yeah, they share action points, so I think that's my bad there. They don't all act, they share action points. That did 4 mental damage to me. Yeah, so you have to manage them, because I didn't notice this because I mostly played with one character. Well, there was that thing in there, but apart from that, you only have one character. You do share action points. On fire, dead. That didn't consume any opportunity points, did it? No, they just consumed mana.
Here.
Shiv him. Shiv. And more caltrops, and there's just this guy. Actually, I can probably move here. And it will be his turn. Let's see, will he move? Yeah, he moved, the bastard.
Stupid fools! Don't you know you've been tricked?
Well, he increased his strength by 3, and yeah, that did nothing. An enemy is focusing. Enemies and adventurers when focused. Yeah, you already gave me this tutorial game. The game already gave me the tutorial, but sort of forgot about it. Victory! That was actually quite easier than the last one was. And we all got XP, which is good. And we saved the Trow. Hi, Trow. Hi.
Thank you.
Hi, Mickle. Yes, Yara died. All you need. Everybody talks like this. Oh, I think I actually got the accent right that time. No, it does still sort of sound a bit Scottish to me. Everything does. Possibly because of Sean Connery and Deckard Cain. Did the Dark Workers strike back? Stand chance unarmed. Okay, bye. Bye. Can I pick my caltrops back up? No, I don't think I can. A wand? I have a wand. I'm gonna all. Can you use the bow? I actually do have a bow already. This one's better though, I think. Offhand plus intelligence. Okay, so you have one more thing, and we have a oh. How you do it? I leave to you. But Skara Brae must stop thinking of throw as mischievous little good luck charms and start viewing them as they should. And these are symbols of some kind. Quest, bad reputation. Completed. And I gotta level up. Now I think I can go back to the... can I go back? This guy actually looks quite detailed.
Outcasts and trowel killing honest citizens. They're all in it.
There weren't honest citizens.
They want to kill us
Oh, so that depth of field doesn't sort of... Not sure if it's depth of field or if the game doesn't use like 100% screen percentage, which is something that some Unreal 4 games do by default. Now I have to find a doppelganger. I'm basically trying to find the a team of... the A-team or something like that. And it's been like 45 minutes already. I kind of like the game. I wish it ran a bit better, but hey, there's still time with that. It does remind me... Could you... like... Oh, they're not dead. So it does remind me a bit of Might and Magic. A bit. In some ways I wish it was a bit better, like, you know, I wish it was a bit more 3D. As I like the style, but we've done the 2D thing, like we've done it to death many times, so we could do 3D. Like it's not that complicated to do 3D. They did it in 97 with Might, well, 98. They did it with Might and Magic 6. They did it with Ultima Underworld in 92. I don't believe design-wise. Well, okay, no, it is immensely more complicated to make a game in 3D than it is in 2D in terms of design because of the way you design the world and its connectivity. But it is worth it. It is my honest opinion that making it 3D would have been worth it. Who knows? Maybe the 5th one. I mean, this is like the oh, I opened this. This is just the 4th one. They may make another one. I mean, they're making Wasteland 3. But yeah, this got kickstarted like ages ago. I mean, centuries ago, compared to when it will be released. So who knows? After Wasteland 3, they could probably make a Bards Tale 5 and make it a bit more 3D-ish. I think that would be very beneficial to the game. So let's do one more combat and then the show. Stop mooning me! That's not very nice of you.
What should I do?
Some people lose the arrow. Caltrops. Column. First enemy in front. I think this gets me coming because there's 2 of them. I'm probably not gonna finish the combat, but hey, this was the game. You'll find it on Steam for I don't know how much. When is it? I didn't position them right. It's gonna be out in September. So if you're a fan of old, stylish computer RPG games, yeah, take a look at it. Like, keep it in mind. It looks like it's gonna be a nice enough game. Again, I haven't played it like super duper in depth, and it's a beta, so I made it a point to not really play the betas of the games that I plan and maybe one day later enjoying too much, because I will get fed up with the beta and then not really have time for the final version of the game. It's happened several times before when I pressed and turned it, but okay, that was a bad idea. Now we're gonna see what happens when people die. So I'm just gonna move my my melody here. Thing is, Melody is supposed to be the chosen one, but you can unmake her as the chosen one after you finish the tutorial. Which is kind of funny. Yeah, I could have probably cheesed this one as well. Oh, he can hit from behind! Wow, okay, that's actually quite a powerful ability. Aha! And one of them died. And yeah, I could cheese them, but these guys will still hit me. So that's the end for Melody. Bye, Melody. You're gonna see death now. The banshee wails for you. I think that's how they say it. Hippicombe, that was your life, is now cut short by death. Something, something, something. Loading time, loading time. I do not like you. Why am I singing Christmas carols theme songs? I don't know. It's been a busy week. Gonna get busier in August because the shows are coming. I hope. Not super duper sure how I'm gonna do the news if the scuff doesn't clear up, but I'm gonna try and do the other shows again since the whole third job thing sort of it got complicated, and I'm still doing it, but it's just I'm not sure how. It's weird. Like, I thought I was a scatterbrain in terms of organization, but man, when people try to make an organization that's, well, it's let's just say that maybe more organization isn't always better, because the more may not be always that good. And I don't think the shadows have loaded in this case. It sort of looks different. Maybe it's just my imagination. Okay, who knows. I'm going back soon with more shows, so keep an eye out for them. Goodbye. Oh, by the way, the game does look quite nice. I didn't mention the surroundings because I was in the underground, but there's a giant statue somewhere back there that's being built, and it looks quite okay. Yeah. Wish it ran better. Goodbye.